Hi everybody, today I'm going to be doing a top 5 Friday where I talk about books that are over 200 pages. And let's get into it. The first book I've actually read in 2014, and it is Fangirl by Rowell. I loved this book, as many people have read it, and I just loved it. And yeah, I really loved the fact that I can really relate to Kath in a way, because I am also an introvert and very bookish, as you can probably by this channel, and I just loved it so much. I really wish that Rainbow Rowell would write more about Kath and Ren and everybody in the book, and just write more. This next book is actually about the same author, Rainbow Rowell, and as you can probably tell, it is Eleanor Park. I actually read this also in 2014, and I actually read it in about 2 weeks. It would usually take me about a month or so to read a book, but this actually really took me 2 weeks to read, so I thought it was really good. I really could relate to Eleanor in some sort of way. So yeah, I really loved Eleanor Park. It was my first Rainbow Rowell book that I actually liked. I love Eleanor Park and Fangirl, but I've only read those two, so there you go. Anyway, this next book is actually really popular. The author of this book actually has a YouTube channel with his brother, and you probably already know because it is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I actually read it before the movie came out in 2014 as well, and to be honest, I loved this book, but I did not cry at the end. To be honest, it would really take a lot for me to actually read a book while crying. It would really take a lot for a book to make me cry. And I mean, it is sad. If you know what it's about, you know that it's really sad. And so many other things. But to be honest, I did not cry at the end. When I saw the movie the first time, I didn't cry either. But once I saw the movie more, I did start to cry. The very sad parts, obviously. But it's a really great story. And yeah, I really love the story. I really need to rewatch and reread the book and the movie, so yeah, basically. This next book is actually really popular as well, and I'm actually rereading the second book in the trilogy. The last movie came out last November in 2015, and I loved the whole trilogy, to be honest. I read it back in 2012, so basically 3 to 4 years ago. And it's The Hunger Games. One of my favorite trilogies, actually. I just loved it. I really want to finish the second and third book, and actually really read it before everything just falls to pieces. No, but I just really love the trilogy. I really recommend it, as all of these books that I'm basically telling you to read. So yeah, basically, The Hunger Games is just really good. Read it. If you haven't, read it. Just read it. Yeah. So this next book is actually, I read in also 2014. All of these books I've read in 2014, to be honest. And it's The Perks of Being a Wallflower. As you know, if you've seen my banned books top 5, this is actually one of my favorites out of that. But yeah, it really is great. I just love it so much. When I read it, it was the perfect time for me to read it, and I just loved it. I read the book before I saw the movie, and the movie was just really great as well. I just loved them both. So, yeah. And the last one, you will know. It will be everybody's top one, okay? And This author is very popular, to be honest, and it is J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter. Harry Potter will always be in my life, and I love it. I'm actually going to Orlando in May to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and I am not gone yet. So, it will be a really great time for me when I go, and I'm going to have fun when I go. So, yeah, I love Harry Potter. If you have not read this series or any of these books, I really recommend them. Go read them now. I beg you, please. Not really beg you, but I really want you to read them, really. But yeah, Harry Potter and the rest of these books are actually really good books. I recommend them all. Just read them. I will love you forever. And yes, if you read them, yes, go ahead and read them. Read them. Don't even look up the synopsis for any of them. Just read them. Go read them blind. Please. Just read them. Okay, so I'm gonna go, and that's it for now. So, goodbye!